Should we try to destroy our body? Destroy- Oh! Hey guys.
What's up?
So we are back with Slay the Princess. I am going to take a different route. Last time I started with taking the blade in and she just straight up saw it in our hand. I don't know why we were walking down there with the blade just straight up right out in the open like that. I would have hit it or something. If you're trying to talk to her first, I don't know why you would just go in like holding it out in the open. But anyways, we're gonna go in without the blade this time and see how that changes things, because we have no defense. So how can we really be a threat? We're gonna load the one.
You're on a path in the. You're here to.
Yeah, okay, we know the beginning. Okay, we're here to slay her. Okay, we already know all that. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to in the world is because she's already asked that one? Let's see. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? I don't care about the reward. Yeah, I'm just gonna say... So I haven't said this one before. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a...
Either way, she could be a really bad princess,
if anything,
though. Like a serial killer princess, we don't know.
Than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something.
So it seems kind of redundant to ask now. Right. Anyways, we're just gonna go. Let's just go.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Also, how are you guys doing today? Alright?
We're not going to go through with this, right?
Story
She's
time!
a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
This game is also just so psychological.
Ignore him. He doesn't
There's
know
a
what
lot
he's
going
talking
on.
about.
Just a lot more depth than I originally perceived or, like, originally expected. I had to know there was going to be like a question of morality and all of that with the name of the game, but...
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale.
Yeah, musty, crusty, dusty. We're just going to enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
Beautiful
If
writing.
the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice changed, bro. Remember last time when we walked in with the blade? She sounded threatening and just like, hello, you know? Like, very demanding. And like she had a wall up automatically. Which, how could she, can she see us from the stairs? Does that really change how she is talking to us? She's now victimizing herself with her tone.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Oh, dang. Okay, we are smitten, no?
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Hi! Just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. Lie, I'm here to save you. Lie? Can she detect our tone if we lie? Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. Continue down the stairs. Oh man. Okay, so should we just go, like, you know, just blanketly like, hey, what's up? Or do we just go in with intention? Like, I'm here to save you. I mean, I'm not gonna do the just checking in on you thing again because, I mean, obviously she's not doing well. I mean, I don't know. I feel like you can't go into it so casually because obviously the woman is tied up. She's gonna be like, why are you just, you know, like, are you just here to, like, chat or whatever? Like, stop wasting my, you know, like, do something about this situation.
How
here to
many
save
times
you.
do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would
I'm
be
just
before
curious.
it finally sinks in?
We haven't even, like, tried to let her out, really, yet.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come
She
downstairs.
seems grateful.
I want to see the face of my rescuer.
She seems grateful. Even though we know what you're capable of, girl.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
But honestly, this whole time, if she's like made of all these blades and stuff like from the other videos, she could get herself out if she wanted to. So is she just testing us by staying locked up? Like, what is he gonna do? Because we are destined to meet each other kind of thing? Our paths just keep crossing no matter how many times our lives restart and how much we like go in this loop. We always cross paths. Like, it's our duty to like meet each other. Like fate. But I mean, each instance things change. But this time we're gonna see what happens when we actually save her.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're
Will
here.
the world
I've been
end?
waiting for something like this to happen forever.
She's been waiting for something like this to happen forever. She wants that traditional save the princess storybook type ending, I guess.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
I know you got something to deal with them.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Oh man, hold on, let's talk a bit first. I'll see what I can do, examine the chains. What? Like, then she's like, why are we talking? Like, are you just gonna help me out or what? I want to talk though. Before, like, we get our ending, I want to talk.
Okay.
We shouldn't have done that! Fuck, I instantly regret. Okay. Okay, what's your name? I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it just isn't. It isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world. And then you can get the blade? Go back upstairs to retrieve the blade without saying another word. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. Okay, I think if you act like you are distrusting, then they're not gonna trust you. Because it's like, well, if you act like you're not gonna trust them, then you're probably gonna do something to like protect yourself, and it would threaten her. So she's gonna do something to get ahead of that because she sees that you're not trusting her, so she doesn't trust you back. So I'm not gonna go in with a tone of distrust because we're trying to keep things very amicable. Okay. How about what's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
There's no reason for you not to tell us.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness.
Bruh.
Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Okay, she's not too cocky this time about it, but
Is
still holding her cards
Princess her name
close.
or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
But then again, she turns into this like entity, like in the other ending, where she was just kind of like one with existence in the universe, it seems. So is Princess your name? I'm not gonna beat that bush. Okay. I don't know anything about you. Yeah, if I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that
showing
has to do with
concern.
anything.
Girl,
This is the only time
we
this
are
is ever
concerned
going to
about
happen.
you!
But I agree with the princess.
Man,
That's hardly relevant.
we don't gotta be rude to someone who cares about your health.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Okay. I guess fuck that, I guess. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's just go to I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here.
You're only making this more difficult.
Ugh.
Thank
Don't
you.
make me regret it!
Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Shut your ass up.
You're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Oh shit.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
She doesn't want to have to use her blades. Like, she wants someone to save her. She wants there to be a key, an easy way to break these chains. She doesn't want to get violent, it seems. She doesn't want us to give her a reason to be violent. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? We know. We know. I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. I mean, if she had other ideas, wouldn't she have done it by now?
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Okay.
You attempt to make your
We're
way
going
out
back
of
up?
the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Someone's locking us down here.
Is someone else here?
Someone has been trapping both of us within this loop. This vicious cycle. Hold on! Someone wants us to be suffering as well. But, I mean, like we saw in the other video, our reflection in the mirror, we look like some monster. So maybe we contribute to the end of the world. I feel like since that thing at the end told us we need to get different perspectives and stuff to find answers, they know like how dangerous that is to gain all this knowledge, and they don't want us to get out of this. They don't want us to know. Okay, we have, hey, let me get out of here. Explore, try the door, return to the bottom of the stairs.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Dude, that's crazy. Let
Your
me out of here.
shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Yo, you can't do that. No, it's about free will. If you wanted her dead so bad, then you do it. Like, don't make me do it. Make me suffer.
You make your way to the
Shit.
bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just
We can't
taken
even get the blade.
like you were supposed to.
If we wanted to.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Either way, we always get stuck down here. Once we are down here. And death is the only
I
way
heard
out.
the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Look, girl, we're both victims, so don't kill me.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
I'm panicked too.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Whoa, the music stopped.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
I did not see that coming, dude. Couldn't she just, like, bust it, like, with the knife? Why do we gotta tear at it? That makes me so uncomfortable.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing
What
metal.
the fuck?
It's the blade from upstairs.
What?
You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't
Oh
like
my
what
gosh.
happens if you do that.
Save her.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the
Look, she's got
rapid,
blood on her
self-inflicted
mouth.
wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
She went for that quickly, like, she didn't care. Also, look at our hands. We're still monster-ish looking.
You cut into her flesh.
I hate it.
The blade is sharp, and it takes
Ew!
little effort to crack through the bone.
I
of her
can't.
arm.
I don't like gore, you guys.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
She felt no pain.
No, she didn't.
She doesn't feel pain. She's out of, like, she's something else.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How
my
is she
God.
still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
No matter what, we always get some weird-ass ending, bro.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
She's my demon girlfriend, it's fine. We'll rule the world together. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
It's the narrator, bro. And they won't even tell us what she would do if she got out there into the world. Like, they haven't been telling us anything. They've been so vague about everything. But they've been so adamant about being in control and killing her. For what? She could have killed us now if
As
she
the
wanted
princess
to.
approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
What? Okay, the narrator's now controlling me.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
Slay! Bro! All of the options say slay. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Dude, the narrator is us. I've
Your
been
body
saying
lunges
it.
forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it! Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
You're just trying to kill us. Kill us both. They're trying to kill us both. Resist.
The blade! Move the blade! As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
Oh my gosh.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She's about to kill us, isn't she? Either way, we
Plunges it
die.
into your chest.
But this is the
Tearing
narrator's
flesh
fault.
and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
We're just
Oh, no.
trying to help her.
I'm so sorry.
Stay
And it ended so
still.
violently.
We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Dang.
For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
How?
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Like, we're the only one she's ever talked to. But who locked her up, you know? Because in the last video she said we're the only ones she's ever talked to and, like, met. But I just don't understand.
I'm sorry.
Dang! What?
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it?
She's
Stab wound
sloppy
is still a
with it.
stab wound, and it Won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
She feels guilt.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh,
Man.
that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
Same ending. I die. Chapter 2, The Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to sleep.
I'm getting deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. I'm doing that one.
Tricks? What on earth are you talking about?
It's all your fault, narrator. It is literally your fault. You locked us down there, and then you tried to take over my hand. And it resulted in me dying.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he?
Smitten.
If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love. And the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
She didn't really say that she loved us.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Bro, she didn't, want to kill us.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
But is she in love with us? Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? And then proceed to the cabin, turn around and leave. Maybe it... we just can't trust a narrator, so we shouldn't even be talking to them. We shouldn't even talk to them.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
We do be smitten.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do. But I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Let's go. Proceed. See how this goes. Everything always shifts and changes.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant. Its stone walls draped
things
in
look
fine-threaded
nicer
tapestries.
on this route.
A prison befitting
of the story.
A royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay, so since we haven't been going in, being threatening and distrusting, we are now bringing out a better side of her. And these loops.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We don't like those old, crusty-ass, ugly-ass, other settings. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. I'm seriously not even gonna talk to this narrator anymore because fuck them. Approach the mirror, but I'm convinced, the narrator is within us because they took over us. Oh no. Very sketchy. Take the blade, enter the basement. So last time I didn't approach the mirror first. When it first popped up, I'm going to do that.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
And then it's going to disappear, something probably.
Reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. A hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago.
Yep. Disappeared.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Okay, so, but they eventually showed us what we looked like by the end of the story route. Maybe they'll show us by the end and we will look different, maybe a little bit more pleasant since we aren't going in so threateningly. Just enter. We're going without the blade every time now.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell.
She didn't want to.
Carpet
She didn't want to have to take the blade. We started it.
Along the walls.
We started the threatening
The
behavior.
basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
I'm just convinced we are the monster, and maybe we're gonna bring out the best in each other this time around.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
We've got light now, though. We got
A
candles.
soft voice carries up the stairs.
Soft voice.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice is tinted just a little bit, though. I mean, we are going through the loops. Things are changing.
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
We about to
I've held my
flirt?
tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes,
know,
for
let's go for
everyone's
it.
sake, you're not in love.
Are we a little delusional?
Remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock
dress
eyes
got
with
nicer.
the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Either way, the narrator always controls our fate, I feel like, because...
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Look, she's smiling!
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Ha! That's what they're focused on.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
I guess
Waiting
so.
for you to come back.
It always works,
I
right?
didn't want to believe your ravings back
It
in
can't
the woods,
hurt.
but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before. That's right, villain.
Yep.
And you killed us.
He did,
Well, she killed us.
but
Only
it was
because
his
he
fault.
made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really
I don't
hoped
know
I'd be
about
the
that.
first
Just because
to
I
know.
died?
What's done is done.
Do I
What
represent the
matters
world or
is
something?
You have a chance to do it right this time.
Is this all
found a
metaphor
whole
for I am the
world.
world?
But everything reset.
I don't know. Everything reset.
Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
But where was the devastation? I know, like, this is all... Now it's getting into dimensions and stuff, and we're just going into different worlds and whatever, but... I don't know, man. I'm not counting anything out because this game has been surprising me.
Horrible for you, maybe. But we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is. Now, hold on. If she
How long are we
actually
gonna talk to
ended a
ourselves?
world,
This is
are
wild.
you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Are we really gonna trust the narrator when he forced our hand?
We never saw a world end. And
Even
now
though he
I'm
was
even
concerned
more
about the
certain
world
we
ending.
must chase our
So he
heroic
had motive.
and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
I don't trust the narrator. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? I didn't bring a... We know why she did that, dude. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? But that would show distrust, like I said. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Oh, that's risky though, because then she's gonna look at us like, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Let's see. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Well, she could have slipped out already then.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
She doesn't feel pain.
It's extremely bizarre.
She's just here.
Further evidence that she's a monster who's
I don't
not
know,
to be trusted.
to react to us.
Go ahead and slay her.
Right. What happened after I died? That's slightly distressing. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna ask what happened after I died.
You died, and now we're talking.
How? How are we just talking? But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world? No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say I'm sorry about what happened last time.
Another version of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
We're just trying our best. So understanding.
To a surprising extent.
Even though we're trying to kill you.
Extent, actually. That's because she's perfect.
It's like, girl, I'm sorry about what happened. My brain was like, my dark side was taking over and just trying to kill you, but please forgive that.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Right, does she have a narrator? I didn't even think about that. Like someone forcing her to kill him, and in all those other instances, forcing how she is, how she reacts, like, oh my gosh. I just need answers on the narrator. That's my main question, and then the world ending thing, and it's got me thinking.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Isn't that human nature? But before we start talking, did the world end? Let's just go rescue.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll...
What?
Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain.
But he threw the knife down last time.
My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
We are romantic.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings.
Strong feelings.
Doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Strong feelings are powerful, man. It can move mountains.
You approach
We're
the
just
princess
slipping her out.
and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
What?
I can't believe it.
No violence?
Guess I have to.
We're in a romantic ending? Or what?
I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I bet she's about to
I'm free,
do something.
And you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
He's icked out.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily
Either way,
for
the
Mr.
world
Romance,
always
we don't
restarts
have a
when we
weapon.
die. Our realities always restart when we die.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
What do we do now? What do you want to do? We leave, and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next. I'm I'm gonna ask her what she wants to do because, girl, lead the way.
Let me guess. End the world?
What does she want to do, though? I am curious.
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
That's actually so sad.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
And watch her fuck around and end the world. I'm so distressing, but honestly, she's like, no one's ever cared to ask me. I've just been locked up down here, uncared for, in the cold.
So gullible.
She wants love, I feel like.
It's the only thing you've ever doubted, the actual truth.
I think I want to leave.
You think?
I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Oh, this is a relationship. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? Indecisive asses. I want you to tell me what you want. She doesn't know. But if someone has never been asked that question, then they haven't really given that too much thought. And just, maybe you need to, like, make that space for them to feel like they can think about it a little bit more. And take their time with thinking about what they want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? Damn. The narrator's putting that there for us. I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. If you want to leave, then let's leave. If you want to leave, then let's leave.
Sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
Monsters in love, am I right?
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
And she was like, I kind of want to leave. Like, she was nervous and saying what she wanted.
You and the princess.
Oh, we are walking up.
Hand in hand. Ugh. The way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
I mean, wouldn't someone be happy about their freedom? And the door isn't shutting this time.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
What happens?
Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Oh, no.
That's a familiar move.
No.
I did that last time. And you should know that you won't be able to leave.
No.
Oh no, did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
It's us against the narrator. But if the narrator's us, then it's us against me?
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand.
I mean,
our
love at first
passions
sight?
run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
We're just along for the ride. Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try together. Aww! I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself. Okay, no. We are a partnership. We are not gonna be, like, demanding and controlling, okay? She has a say, too. And we're not gonna put everything on her. What the hell? I think we can open it if we try together.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's
Like
do
a
it.
pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your
Young
hands
love.
on the door
Aw.
together. Blech.
Get out of here, you hater.
And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
It worked! Us joining forces! You guys, where's this going?
I told you our love was insurmountable.
Is this gonna end in death still?
You and the princess make your way upstairs and...
The blade is
that's
in the
right.
frame.
There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
I'm not
You're
doing that.
enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
Whatever,
That's
be
the
a
way
hater.
out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
I wanted? You wanted that too?
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room.
We're leaving the
opening
cabin.
The door to the cabin. And then you step outside.
Romantic haze, your love will set you free.
A happy ending at last.
Uh-oh.
We did it.
Uh-oh.
What should we do now?
Uh-oh, Oblivion's taken over.
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
What the heck?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't
The
noticed.
narrator.
I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Oh, love is hazing us.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
What?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Oh, here we go. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns?
She's gone.
What?
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Her memory returned?
And is that a...
And our memory returned?
Why is it here? Why now?
We seem confused still. Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. What? We're gonna explore that.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. Do it then. End us all before I die of a broken heart.
Approach the mirror. Oh my gosh, here it is, you guys. Let's see. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Oh, we look the same. The bloat. You've grown. You've grown. What? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Okay, she looked different last time. Her body is here now. She's changing in every different perspective.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
What? My gosh, are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? What does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? What? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? I say thank you and then why? What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. Oh man. Because like that was the nicest ending I feel like you could have gotten. She got out and she didn't do anything, but she just got taken by this entity. What do you feel about these vessels I've been bringing you? I've heard them. Oh man, how many more vessels do I need to bring you? And what if I don't want to bring you any more vessels? What if I just wait here forever? I'm ready to go back, attack the entity, destroy your body. What? There's different options here. Okay, we're just gonna go down the list, I feel like, because we're curious, motherfuckers. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, like when you go from child to, like, infant to child, the same person, but you change as you grow. Perspectives change you. I get that. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
Oh my gosh. This is so philosophical and trippy, man. Because, yeah, we are living all these different lives and all these contradictions of our experiences. These good endings versus our other really horrible endings.
It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
And then eventually, are these hands going to be off of her? And then once she is whole and away from those hands, is that when she ends the world? I'm definitely not going to attack the entity, because I feel like I want to see what she becomes and what happens after that. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
What will she become? Will she become something violent or good? Oh man, new and complicated truths. This is crazy.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
Yeah, her desires are gonna change with different
But
perspectives.
in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Oh man. I'm not gonna say I'm going to kill you, right? Because I don't know. I don't think so. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Okay. I can just say, you have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met, thank you, or why? Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Dang. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
True. I mean, some people ask for specific gifts.
My joy isn't seeing what you choose. There are
True.
no wrong answers.
It's about
And
thoughtfulness.
every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Okay. It's really nice when you get a gift from someone and they've shown a lot of thought about it. Okay? It just... thoughtfulness and consideration. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
Aww. Wanted her to love you. We brought the best out of each other.
Her. She has served her purpose.
Okay. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see.
We're in
I cannot
control.
know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Right, because with our choices, it brings out a different version of her. It's just like action having consequences. And whatever you do to someone else will affect them and how they are with you, and in general, like, it can change someone. We all have an effect on each other, you guys. Okay, so be nice. Okay? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. So vague. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. but they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
Who are you?
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
You textured her heart.
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Man. Okay. And what if I don't want to bring you any more vessels? What if I just wait here forever?
Then we will remain here as we are now, barely finished, damp, cavernous.
Okay. Wait.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Okay. Wait forever? I have no need to wait. Okay. Destroy my body? Should we try to destroy our body? Destroy— oh! Because I don't want to lose my memory, you guys. I don't want to start over with my memory gone. You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face. They're like, no, no, dear. Don't do that.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Okay, well, we can't do that. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
The most vague answer.
You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Girl, don't say that. I don't know about killing them. What if we attack? We built this gentle entity though. Nah. Ready to go
I
back.
will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
They're just growing and growing.
We will meet again.
Oh, it's so abrupt every time. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop it right there. Please let me know what you guys think I should do next. I went in without the blade. I completely saved her, went the gentle approach. But what else is there to do? Should I go in without the blade and then like get her out? You know, like that part where the table was there and then stab her? Like, should I romance her and then deceive her and then kill her without her expecting it? What do you guys think? Please let me know, because I did I did some obvious paths right there, but let me know any other thoughts that you guys have about this game, the philosophies, the psychological aspect to it. Yeah. I have been really enjoying this so far. Let me know how you guys are enjoying it. It's very thought-provoking, I'll say that. But you guys know what to do, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye!